This is an oceanfront room in Conrad Bali and we only paid 40 USD. Wanna find out how we got it? Watch on. What's up guys, so welcome back to another hotel review, and today we'll be reviewing our last hotel in Bali. Unfortunately, next videos were gonna be Korean hotels, so yay. But yeah, just a short introduction of this hotel. It's called Conrad Bali. It has 358 rooms, a 5-star luxury resort, and it's a beachfront hotel which is located in Nusa Dua. So without further ado, if you're excited as us, let's get on with the video with the check-in experience. And now talking about the check-in experience overall, it only took about 8 minutes, which is similar to the previous luxury resort in Bali of Mulia, but we have a seat, so it's a lot more comfortable, but it's hot. The 8 minutes consists of us getting out of the car all the way to getting the room card key, and normal, they do serve us a welcome drink as well called lemongrass something, which I'm not too much of a fan of because lemongrass. But it being a luxury resort on a beachfront in Bali, it's super duper huge, so from the lobby walking all the way to our room, it took about 5 minutes. So that's quite long for a walk. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin with the room tour.
Let's begin the room tour of Conrad Bali Deluxe King Oceanfront.
And immediately when we step into the room on our right, we have a 4-panel wardrobe which is super duper large. And in the first panel, we have the ironing board, an extra pillow, and we have 2 bathrobes and only 11 hangers, which is a lot. And for this bathrobe, it's a little bit too flamboyant for me, to be honest. And right below, there's the bedroom sleeper, and unfortunately,
Bedroom sleepers is not cool.
and on the next wardrobe, all it has is just a safe, so there's pretty much nothing else. And right opposite the wardrobe is the toilet. And for this toilet, the mirror is actually inbuilt into the wall, which is really cool. So there's 2 doors here, and on both doors, there's 2 mirrors, as you can see here. 1 and here. And stepping into the toilet, it is rather spacious. There's this bathtub.
Bathtub is quite big and fit 2 people.
So they also do provide bath salts, which is really cool, unlike the previous hotel.
Is that chili?
Can eat one either. And for the wash basin area, unfortunately, there's only 1 sink. There's no his and hers. I believe there would be enough space if there's no bathtub, but rather bathtub or his and hers sink.
Actually, still can do his and hers with the bathtub.
And right beside it, there's the amenities that you always steal, and you have everything else over here. 2 bottles and 2 cups. Tissue, I already drank 1 bottle. And a soap, and the soap apparently Atas, is it?
Very popular perfume brand. But it's attached.
And for the shower area, there's also 3 bottles of attached soap. Unfortunately, there's a semi-rain shower and a hand shower. And for the size, it's not super duper spacious. It's just a square, but I would say it's more than enough for you to shower. And for the shading area wise, I would say it's also more than enough space. Unfortunately, it's unlike the Japanese toilet, but this has the bidet, which you have to turn the knob then. And there's also toilet roll and a phone, in case you get lonely when you are taking a shit. And now stepping into the living area, over on our right hand side, we have the luggage holder. And right beside the luggage holder, we have the minibar area as well. It's a very large TV, I would say almost 60-inch already, LG TV. And over on this side, there's also another 2 bottles of water and your typical stuff that you would like to steal, your coffees, your teas, and the kettle itself. And for the in-room dining stuff and all the Cura directory stuff, it's all over here. Right below, there's a minibar area as well as your cups and empty glasses. And for the minibar area, there's actually soft drinks inside. Don't mind the 2 boxes over on the top, it's actually ours, so you don't get that. And right opposite the TV area, it is the king-size bed with 4 pillows, and as you can tell, yet again, we are having another anniversary.
What do you mean by yet again?
2 swans and letters made out of leaves, as well as a basket of
Candle and bath salts again. But I would like to clarify, it's not 2 swans, it's 4.
And on both sides, there is 1 bedside table as well as 1 plug and 1 USB, which is really good. And the plug is your international plug. so you don't have to get another laptop. And moving into the living area, there's actually 2 sofas. This is super duper extra, to be honest. There's also a table over here and an extra chair. But what's good about it is that if you're having in-room dining, you can have it and this table and still have so much space to move around. Unfortunately, it's not facing the TV, so you can't really watch TV at the same time. And as you can see, it's decorated with Balinese style art, if I'm not wrong. So really nice.
I found something very cool. This is called the pillow scent. You can select a scent for them to spray on your pillow. It comes with different kind like youthful, emotional balance, sleep like a baby with a different scents from chamomile, lavender, vetiver, and etc. Very cool.
And moving on to the last part of this room tour, we have the mini balcony. It's not super duper large per se, but the view that it offers, it's quite nice because it faces towards the sea. Unfortunately, it does have trees blocking, but fortunately, it faces the sun rising direction. So we do get a sunrise view tomorrow morning. We're going to check it out. And in terms of flooring for the room, there are almost 2 different types. Actually 3 in fact. So for the hallway and the toilet, it's actually tiles as well as the living area. I would say it's like the marble-ish tiles. For the living area is wooden decking, as you can see, and then we have a very large carpet right under the bed. Basically, that's about it. Balcony do have tiles as well, but doesn't look super duper clean. It looks like the very olden days chalet kind of vibe. But yeah, which leads us to our next segment, whether this is clean or not.
Oh no!
Nasty, bro.
BTS!
You destroy the things.
It's okay, Oli.
And for the room that we are staying in, it's called Deluxe King Oceanfront, size at 51 square meters and a usual price of 350 Sing dollars without breakfast. And how we only paid 53 Sing dollars for this hotel, long story short, credit card rewards. If you want to know, comment down below and I will do a separate video about it. And for the location of Conrad Bali, is located at the south end of Bali and it's surrounded by all the luxury hotels. Actually, on the main stretch outside of the hotel, there are a couple of stores that you can check it out. Won't go really too deep into the location because I'm not a local here. So now we're going to go through the in-room dining. Unfortunately, we did not buy any food from here. Being a Hilton Silver member, you have 10% off, but you have to dine in the restaurant, so in-room dining doesn't count. And we are feeling a little bit poor, so we ordered Grab last night. But going through the entire menu, you have to scan the QR code right at the front of the room at the minibar area and you'll be directed to a website with in-room dining and minibar. You have your floating breakfast, which is kind of interesting, but it's very expensive, of $625,000 for the American breakfast. You also have Indonesian breakfast as well as a Conrad Bali breakfast, which looks interesting, but basically it has all your typical stuff. But what they do have is this thing called the Gambas Benedict, which is basically eggs and Benedict, but gambas style. I don't know what's gambas. Gambas is the road at my house there. And diving deeper into the lunch and dinner a la carte, as you can see from this screen recording over on this side, they have a lot of Indonesian food, which is really nice. And the most expensive one that they have is the flame grilled strip loin at 495,000 rupiah. But yeah, if you're gonna try the in-room dining, let us know in the comments if it's good or not and whether we are missing out. Good morning guys, it's day 2 of Conrad Bali and now I'm going to go through the facilities of this entire resort, and I would say it's quite a fair bit. In total you have 3 restaurants, one at the main lobby, one at near the beach and the other one is at the corner situated nearer to the villas. Each of them serve different types of food, so do take note. One is seafood, one is Indonesian and the last one, if I'm not wrong, is Japanese. They also do have a tennis court and a pickleball court, or are they both the same courts? But yeah, apparently they do have it and you can also pay to have a partner to play with you if you are going alone. There's also a spa as well as a gym. Unfortunately, the gym is not as astounding as the previous hotel at Mulia, but I would say it's decent enough. And for the pools, this entire hotel actually somewhat looks like it's surrounded by a whole pool. You have the main pool right at the center, as you can see from this view of the drone shot, and surrounding it, there's basically like small pools that waves around the entire resort. In between those spaces, they have a couple of bars as well, which you can buy drinks, and direct access to the beach, which you do have vendors coming to ask you for water sports. But there's actually a rules and regulation corner over there written by the hotel. If anything happens, they are not liable. So the hotel also does offer water sports, but probably more expensive. And now talking about the breakfast, the buffet breakfast, I would say it's decent. Not a very large spread compared to Mulia. Apologize if I keep comparing to Mulia, but that was the hotel that we stayed yesterday. But yeah, for the spread wise, it's split into 4 different stations or areas per se. One is for the hot food-ish. At the center is for the omelette and the bakso that they will cook for you. In the middle, it's all fruits and fruit juice, and over on the other side is desserts and your cold foods. They also do have a menu of hot foods that you can order, such as like your eggs benedict and salads and etc. But if your hotel voucher doesn't have breakfast, you can actually come here and purchase it. One person is actually 2,500 rupiah. Overall, for me as a non-foodie, I would say it's decent, maybe a 6 or 7.10. Not the best. I would say it's not too crowded as well because you can sit outside. How about the foodie? Mulia better?
Definitely.
Apuva better? As you can hear. What's up guys, so welcome to the next segment of this video, which is the Google review. And today we have 2 reviews, one 1-star and one 5-star. Starting with the 5-star one, actually just done a day ago.
Great hotel with quiet location, staff super friendly, service always helpful, competent, rooms tidy and clean. We felt really comfortable with you. Enjoy your meal. The only thing that bothers me is a little loud jet skis every now and then, and the smell. Otherwise, everything was great. Always my pleasure.
Room 5.5, service 5.5, location 5.5. Don't really have much to go against this review. I would say everything is rather agreeable. But the jet ski is not super duper loud. Don't know whether y'all can hear it, but there are a couple of people jet skiing right now. But there is a noise problem, quote unquote, which you will see in the next review, is that there was a wedding night last night and musics were rather loud outside the room, but when we are in the room, still hearable, but I wouldn't say it's that distracting. But overall, 5.5, I would say more neutral in our stance because there's nothing that we hate or nothing that we love. And for the next review is a 1-star that it was done 7 months ago.
Apparently perfect facilities and perfect service, but the noise of the late night wedding party was painful. The noise and performance continued with large speaker, but the staff did not care. Maybe because they paid more than we did.
They obviously paid more than you did. But like I mentioned previously just now, yes, it was quite noisy, but when we were in the room, the wedding was just right below us. But let's say less than 20 meters away from our room. But when everything was closed, it wasn't that noisy. It also ended quite early, about 10-ish or maybe 9:30 plus, so they didn't really push through the night to have the after party little thing. But yeah, just wrapping up, this review says 5.5 for rooms, 1.5 for service, 3.5 for location. What's up guys, so welcome to the end of this hotel review of Conrad Bali, and overall I would say it's a decent stay. I wouldn't say the best, neither is it the worst, because really neutral. There's like nothing I hate, neither there's nothing I love. I mean, apart from the beachfront lah. So to me, overall rating, I would say it's a 7.10. If you can get it for free, definitely 10.10 lah.
For me, before I booked this trip, I already foresee that this one will not be the best hotel for our stay here. However, because of the availability, so I cannot get the best hotel to the last day. However, yes, come back to Conrad Bali, I think this is a decent dated 5-star resort. Definitely, you can find some other hotel better at the same price. If I were to recommend, I would say this one will not be in my top recommend in Bali, but for overall it will be about 7.5 to 8 out of 10. The customer service is a plus point.
So if you love this video, remember like and subscribe, watch all our other hotel reviews, and stay tuned for the next video. And I don't know if I'm gonna say this or I've already said this, but we are splitting the channel up, so go and watch our other channel which has all our vlogs there. We are doing one Bali vlog. Hopefully it's nice. I don't know. Okay, bye. I can't smile with tea.
Like this? Too much gum?
Not weird, man.
Why is it? I look pretty, right?